Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your fellow servant, AHBAD here from YAHAWAH, James, St. Petersburg, Florida. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Babachakodash, double honors to my elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Sing honor and salutation to all you sincere brothers, constantly pushing word truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings also be to all you sincere men, women, and children that do consist of the 1/3. And peace and blessings also be to all of you confusing faces in the four corners of the earth. Shout out one peace and blessing be unto you all. Alright, keep your eyes single and focus on fear, alright? Keep your eyes single and focus on fear. That's the epicenter of it all, man, the fear of the Lord. And you know what? That's what motivates us, and that's what provokes us. See, you have individuals who have the fear of man. No, don't even be concerned with the things here on earth. Oh, this is but for a moment. This is temporary. Alright? Keep your fear and keep your mind focused on the all-living power. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. It's like Esau Edom, man. They came to this land, they stole this land from the Native Americans, alright? They forced the Spanish-speaking tribes to not keep their cultures. They forced them to speak Spanish. Same thing with the so-called Negroes. People down in the Caribbean speaking English or French. They can do that here, all right? But they won't be able to do that when they won't be able to do that in the kingdom of heaven. They can take your car, they can take your kids from you, take your money. They'll freeze your accounts. Hell, they could take your heritage. They'll do it. Covet fills. I mean, Job 9:24, the earth given to the hands of the wicked. So why would you want to invest? Why would you want to thrive in a situation that's not good for you, especially if you're a moral individual? That's why we know that 2/3 of our people are going to perish, and the majority of the heathen too. We live in a time where people have become lovers of themselves, more focused on getting themselves alright rather than getting alright with YAHAWASHI. Every knee shall bow in that day. We should not be focused on the things here on this earth, other than doing the ministry and waking up the elect. Understand? Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. And that's something that the elder apostle Ramla like to say about putting those spiritual with all the elders. You know, you have a spiritual bank account. I mean, that's why Yahawah used that parable. All right, going back to the talents. You have an investment that's coming from the heavens, and that investment will like to see a profit on it. Understand? What profits the most is doing the work of YAHAWASHI. Only way you're gonna be compensated with this work is by salvation. That's it, man. Only way you will be compensated from your ministry is salvation. That's it. Not no fancy car. Alright? Not making some status for yourself here on earth, because hey, all of our righteousness is filthy rags. Okay? Not being an outstanding citizen. Alright? Or well-known person in your community. Those are not the kudo points for the Lord. Gathering his elect and his sheep, that's what matters the most. That's laying up money in your spiritual bank account. And you know what they also do? They're also pushing that fear upon you. That's why you keep going, why you keep pushing the word, man. Regardless of what man may think of you, regardless of what your family may think of you, regardless of what any individual on earth may think of you, you could be by yourself. At the end of the day, you got to seek your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Fear. Hoping and praying that you're going to make it. Because now you acknowledge that power. You acknowledge, wait a minute, this is the power that Sodom and Gomorrah, you destroyed. Wait a minute, you split the Red Sea and you walked the children of Israel through it? Hold on, Elijah called down fire from heaven and consumed the sacrifice? Wait a minute, did not you hold the sun up in the sky a whole day just so that we can fight? Did not you, did not you make worms come out of, who was it? Was it Herod, out of his mouth for not giving honor and glory unto you? Did not you make what was his name, King Nebuchadnezzar, to bray like a wild animal and to eat like juniper roots for what, 3 years? Did not you? The Lord did that, man. YAHAWASHI did that. So when you acknowledge that power, what do you fear and what do you focus on the most, man? That fear. All right, you will keep your eyes single and focus on fear. And the more you focus on fear, the more wisdom you get. Because that's the beginning. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So if you fear Him, you know what? You really show your amount of fear of the Lord by the wisdom you have, man. Because you seek it more and more. Because you fear that. Okay, now I need to know and figure out what I should and should not do so I could be in favor with the Lord. You know? Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So what? Do you treasure and do you worship and praise the things of this world? The lust of the world? The lust of the flesh? You know? What do you treasure the most? Is the scripture just said? In your heart. In your heart. That's what you got. Whatever you treasure, that's what's going to be on your mind the most. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. Oh man, this is beautiful. Isaiah 33:6, and it says, Salakia, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is His treasure. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be our faith in that time. And that's going to be the strength. So what is our strength of salvation? What? Picking up arms? What? Want to buy you a 9mm or 40? All right. So what you gonna get? A 30 in the clip? What you gonna get? Banana clips taped up? Incendiary grenades? Flash grenades? Smoke bombs? Okay, so that's gonna be your strength. What did it tell you in Jeremiah 17th chapter? Cursed be the man that maketh what? Arm his strength. Or flesh his strength. The wisdom of YAHAWASHI, that's going to be your strength in that day, man. And we gonna put on a whole spiritual armor. That's what your mind should be focused on. Because, like it just said right here. Let me go back real quick. Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. For where your treasure is, there will be also. Going back to Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is His treasure. So we treasure what? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of YAHAWASHI. And you get more reverence and more honor when you just constantly chasing and going after Him. It's like a healthy fear a woman should have for her man. A woman should have a healthy fear of her man. Because you know that is a man, first and foremost. The same way the nation of Israel should have a healthy fear towards Yahweh. You know, another reason why too, because a woman is a servant unto her man. Okay? Just like how we are the Most High servant. You understand? Servants can be expendable. The Lord can put the spirit on you to go out and do the word for 10 years and take the spirit off of you. That's fear. Because you know that can happen. You know that can happen. Same thing with a woman supposed to serve her husband. Yo, how come the dishes ain't clean? Why the clothes ain't washed? Why the trash to the top? When last time this toilet been clean? You know what? I gotta get rid of you. I gotta go. No, you gotta go. And then you get you another woman. It's a servant, man. Obedience. So when you feel your master, YAHAWASHI, you're gonna do what you gonna always do it. You're gonna always find out what it is that they desire the most that will make them happy. Alright? Now I got another precept real quick. Now you gotta find out what makes your master happy, man. That's keeping your eye single. constantly focusing and zeroing in on what they desire and what they need next. Alright, this is Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. For God Yahawah loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. So you want to fear Yahweh Shema Shai, let it become your treasure, because the Lord will love you for reverencing him. It's a beautiful thing to have a healthy fear, man. Alright? It's a healthy fear to know that if you go into the ocean and you got blood dripping from off your leg, it's a possibility you're gonna get bit by a shark. That's a healthy fear. You know better. It's a healthy fear that if you go over into the wilderness, that you could possibly run past a bear. So you circumspect. That's a healthy fear, man. It's a healthy fear to know that, okay, even though we live at the bottom of this volcano, it can erupt at any moment. That's a healthy fear, man. Alright? One more time. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7, verse 28. For God loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom. Now I'm going right back to Matthews and I'm going to close out. Matthew 6:22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Single, like a telescope. Looking, keeping your eye on the prize, man, which is what? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which shall be the strength of our salvation. And the fear of the Lord is what we treasure. But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that? How great is that darkness? And we can't let darkness overtake us with darkness, because darkness means what? You just don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because the light goes back to 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, the 6th verse, which is the light of the knowledge of YAHAWASHI. So if you're not dwelling and seeking and fearing and hoping more and more that the Lord give you more increase in your faith and in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, your strength is going to be small. Your salvation is going to be weak in that day. Oh man, Salakia. One more precept. This is just a closing precept. Since I said that, I pray the Spirit allow me to get it real quick. Man, hey, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, that's going to be your strength of salvation in that day. So the best way for you to increase it is to what? To constantly give reverence to your Yahweh Shema Shai, and to constantly also endure in this truth, man. That's what you need to do. That's beautiful. This is Proverbs chapter 24, and I'm gonna close out with this one. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. All right. Hey man, don't faint. Hey, like the elders say, man, don't lighten up, tighten up. All right, baby. But nonetheless, though, call loyal like Yahweh Shem Yahushai by Shem Kakadash. Double on to the other apostles, great millstone. Sing honors to all your sisters and brothers. Peace and blessings to the 1/3 and to the confusion of faces. And as you can see, man, on the screen, keep your eye focused on this. We're going to get the whole world again. Like that song saying, we got the whole world in his hands. He got... Come on, man. He got us. Shalom.